faster version of Punta, because Punta is traditional Garifuna music, okay, and that you use that with the natural drums and stuff like that. But Punta rock is when you add the keyboards, the horns, you know, everything. It's just like soca music. You're listening to soca, calypso music, you're listening to Punta rock. We're just singing in Garifuna, okay? And then soca or calypso, it's in English. But we can alternate. In my case, I can take a soca song and change that into Punta. I can take a Punta song and change it into soca. And you know, that's what Garifuna can do, okay? And the person who is credited for Punta rock is Pen Cayetano, okay? His name is Horace Pen, which is his nickname, Cayetano. Okay, and I know Pen has been here because, you know, because that's one of his students and telling me a lot about Pen. Pen is an artist. What Pen does, he can look at you and he can draw you. That's what Pen does. Okay, but he's also a musician. And you know, he plays the guitar. What Pen did in 1979, 1980, you know, I was growing up, coming up, and Pen started he came up with the Punta rock. He coined the Punta rock, and his band, he called it Pen Cayetano and the Turtle Shell Band. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because in Belize, right? In Belize, in my country, what we do, we have those river turtle or land turtle. Those small, not those big ones. We call it with the small turtles. Oh, good. You take those, you take the meat out, and then the shell itself, we use that as a means of decoration. We would, artists would come and they would draw flowers, or they would put like love poems. You know, roses are blue, violet are green, blah, 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 blah. They would put that, and with flowers, you know, and put it in the wall for decoration. Well, what happened, Pen, as him being an artist, after like in the evening time, he would gather his friends, okay? He would gather his friends to play music. So one day, somebody came and gave Pen a turtle shell to decorate for him. And I don't, you know, I want to assume that he was probably picking up the turtle shell, and he, you know, and he has his painted brush, and he probably just accidentally hit on the cracks of the turtle shell, and then he noticed that each crack on the shell has a different sound. And then he like, sounds interesting. I can use this as a percussion in my music, you know, and then he brought it, and he had the guy who was playing that was Mohabo. This is a very good friend of mine, Mohabo, okay? And his name is Horace also. Horace Flores, okay, better known as Mohabo. Mohabo was the first turtle shell player. He put the shells and he started playing it, okay, in Pen Cayetano.
Do they use the conch shell?
Yes, of course. That's another traditional instrument. I see it here. The conch shell is used preliminary to alert the community that we have fish in the market or on the ocean, by the ocean. Okay, so we incorporate that in the drums in our music. So you can hear right. We put that into the drums. I didn't bring any. But I'll bring one. You guys have that.
Yeah, we have one.
Find one, get me one, and then I can play some horns for you. Okay? So for Punta, this is how it goes. I want you to look at this carefully, guys, because Punta is a little faster. So you do the same thing again. You go, right? This is constant. It could be the left hand. Be the left hand, it could be the right hand, but this is constant. This is constant in the music. And the segundo is it's a heartbeat, right? It's also the tempo. So it can slow down and it can step it up, right? So this is it for Punta. Let me hear that. Come. This hand, or it will be vice versa, because if you're this, right? Guys, listen to me carefully, because I'm hearing most of you. I don't know if it's because you're probably getting tired or you're not getting the real pattern how to play the drums, because this is not Punta. That is not Punta, right? This is Punta, listen to it. You hear that? It's different from this. This is this. It's twice. So you gotta play it twice. It's not, that's not Punta. This is Punta. So you gotta play it twice. So let me hear it. So we're going to play, that is the segundo again. For everybody, what I'm teaching you here, everything is the segundo part, okay, the second part. So it goes, I just need to hear